Okay, you guys all have a Gmail account through MCC, and here is my Gmail account, and I often send my trash mail to this particular account. So at any rate, here's what it looks like. What you may or may not know is that through Gmail and Google, you can actually use a word processor free of charge. I'm going to show you how to do that. Google Docs is available when you click on what they call the waffle. It'll show you all the Google apps. We're going to find Google Docs. Let's see, am I passing it up? I have to scroll down farther. So there's Google Docs. I'm going to click on it, and what comes up is this. It's a word processor. I'm going to click on blank, and that starts a brand new page for me. So I'm going to show you how to get your heading done in Google Docs for an MLA style paper. The first thing you do is you type your name. Let's imagine your name is James Lakes. Then you need to be double spacing, and I noticed that I didn't have double spacing on here, so I'm going to figure out how to double space. Looks like I can probably come over here somewhere and find spacing. There it is, line spacing. So I'm going to say double. Alright, so now my paper is set up for double spacing. The name went there, and then your instructor's name goes here. Then the course goes here. You don't have to put the section. And then the date goes here. And this is actually the format that MLA likes to see the date in. So then to put your title, you just move down one more line. You don't do any special spacing, but you want to go back to centering. And your title might be whatever your title is. Okay, we're going to move down to the next line, go back to spacing, and go to the left-hand side. Hit the Tab key, and that'll indent us 5, and this is where you start your paper. Every time you go to do a new paragraph, you simply hit one space and you indent. This is a new paragraph. No extra spacing or anything like that. Alright, so when you want to save your document, you go up here, you name it as essay sample or whatever you want to save it, and you click. Let's see. Actually, it's already saved. What happens is this is really cool that Google Docs saves pretty automatically, and I'll show you how to get back to it. There's where you can see all changes are saved in Drive. I'll show you that in a minute. But another thing you're going to need in MLA style is a header. So double click up here at the top of your page, and it'll say header. What you want to do is you want to enter the page number. I'm going to click on options. See, I don't do it in this very much, so I'm having to learn it. What you actually do is you click on insert, and then you go down here to header and page number. We're going to say header. So the header, we want it to be on the right hand side, so you go up here and you say right hand. You put your last name in, and you do one space. And now let's go back to insert, and now we're going to say page number, and we're going to click on this one because that's where it's going to be. So there we are. If we were to go to a new page, I want to show you what happens. It automatically gives you your page number on the new page. This is how you should be doing your work in MLA style. And let's say this is the last page of your document. This is where you would go and put your Works Cited page. You would just simply type Works Cited, and then you would come back down here, you go to the left, and you would enter your Works Cited entry, and then you would have to do what's called a hanging indent. We're going to see if we can find one on here. Line spacing. Since I didn't see how to create a hanging indent automatically, I decided I would do a quick little Google search, which I did. And upon doing that, I found this document, How to Create a Hanging Indent. Just in your toolbar, how to create a hanging indent in Google Docs. You'll pull that up and it'll show you. It's a little more complicated than it is in Microsoft Word. So there are lots of videos on it, and there are also some sites that will give you step-by-step instructions. So it's pretty easy to use Google Docs. One more thing about Google Docs. When you are wanting to find your document, you go up here. You really need the little waffle. but we're going to go to the Google account. Here's my Google account. Actually, that didn't do it. Figured it out. We just go right here to all changes saved in Drive. You click on Drive, and there's your paper, and it's saved. Okay? You can name versions like first draft, second draft, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so let's say you want to get to your Google Drive and you're out of this. What you can do is go back to your Gmail. Let's see if I can find it. There's my Gmail. I can go up here to that waffle, and down here I will see the thing called Drive. Drive is what saves all your documents. So I have a ton of documents saved here on this drive, but the thing that I really want is what I just worked on, and it's right here. If you don't have a ton of documents, you'll have them all down here in this area. So you click on it, and it'll open it back up in Google Docs. And if you make any changes, it'll save those. See, it says saving, and it's saved in Drive, and you can go back to Google Drive again. Hope this is helpful.